Let's get the next one. This is the custom able ability component. We're doing exactly the same as we did with inventory and equipment and all others. So we can just go into core, and in core we want to say blueprint class ability component able ability able. Can we do that? Oh, it's not exposed. That's gonna be tricky. Huh. So what class is it? Like if I add ability, okay, this is oh, nice. I can even do this. So I have this, and this is of class ability component. But I can't make one. I can make custom tasks, I can make abilities, I can make scratch pads. Yeah, I can't. That's interesting. So what we need to do is do something different. We need to make a custom actor component, and we're going to call it BP underscore fantasy character sheet. I think this is how you properly write it, not as a swear. BP fantasy character data. Oh, let's do it like this. So now we have this. Let's add fantasy character data. Okay, so we got ability component. Let's rename it to ability, or even able ability component. And we got BP fantasy character data. And we also want blueprint interface, and we want BI underscore fantasy character data interface. Okay, and we want it on both our component and our character, again just for convenience reasons. So we're going here, class defaults, and we're saying data interface, and we're going here and we're saying data interface. I'm not adding the inventory interface yet because I don't know if I'll be actually using it as a shortcut here. I don't know if there's any point of doing that. Okay, and because this is a custom character component, let's remember to do auto activation and component replication. Otherwise, it will not replicate and will be puzzled why it's not doing that. And here everything is replicated and activated properly. Okay. How to apply tags? None. So this is like the default tags for characters that we can apply. I wonder what can we do here? Activate add tag branch. Oh, nice. So this is adding a tag to the component itself. Okay, we'll manage with that. So we got this custom character data. So kind of like we didn't manage to do it properly as we wanted. So we are adding a comment and we're saying impossible to make a child of able ability component created a custom PP fantasy character data and BI fantasy character interface. This is how it's called? Fantasy character data interface, okay. Data interface. Okay. We're sending this as a comment. So we made a custom component, created an interface. We need custom variables and probably enums. So let's do the custom fantasy character data sheet. So let's add variables. Let's call them strength. And now I'm thinking, should we make every single one separate, or maybe we should make a structure, but replicating entire structure would require update of the entire structure. So let's make everything separated. Okay, so this dexterity replicated, constitution replicated, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, and replicated. Let's check all of them. Yeah, everything replicated. Great. And this is base ability scores. They are all instance editable. We want them to be changed based on the class where we added the component. We have armor class, which is an integer, and we have base attack bonus. Then we have the saving throws. So fort save throw base and dex save throw base, and we have what was it called? It wasn't dex, it was reflex. So it was fortitude, reflex, and will. Save throw base. Okay, and those need to be editable as well. Armor class is just always 10 because this is the base armor class. I don't think we need to really expose it. Base attack bonus, it will change on first level depending on the class, and the default is 0. All of those are 0. All of those can be 10. Okay, so instead of making some complicated structures, what we can do, we can go into our fantasy character data functions, and we can get attributes. Wait, they are called ability scores and attributes. They are basically attributes. Ability score. Okay. And we might take one score at a time, or we want to do all of them at once. So let's first do this one. Let's do it like there's no input, there is multiple output. So it's this. And this will be this. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you are a pretty cat. What do you want? You got food. Come. You don't want to come to me. Okay, and charisma. So we just get all of those. And we might do separate functions, just takes one of them, but I don't think we really need. And there is a bonus from those scores. So calculate ability score bonus. And here we have an input and output. So we got a return node. Input is an integer score, and output is bonus value. So basically we need a modulo by 2, and we also want to minus 10. I think that was enough. We can just test it really fast. Even in here, we can just do begin play. You know what? Let's do it like if we're doing tests like this. Let's do it inside the character data here. So let's compile, and now in the interface we get ability scores, and we just want to connect values. It looks like a tedious work, but it will make our life so much easier in the future. And here as well, we just go here and get ability score. And what we want to do is just get this and call the interface function and just push forward everything from the component. Okay. So in the component, we can go into event graph, begin play, and we can do for loop. So first index will be 3 to 18. We want to say index calculate ability score bonus, and we want to print string. I want to see what we get. Okay. Wait. I need to have it printed in order, and I need it to last like 30 seconds. Just the score minus 10 and divide by 2. But if you do it on integers, this is going to floor the value, which is exactly what we are looking for. So if I hit play, except minus guess 11. No, it's still doing this. So it's minus 10 if it is greater or equal 10. Okay. We want to extract even one more. And if it is greater, then extract 0. If it's not, then extract one more in this thing. Let's see. It's minus 4. This goes up to 3, 3, which is not correct. And yeah, that's going to be easier to read. Okay. Three minus 4, so this is correct. But 12 should already give okay, divided by 2. This should add 1. So 12 is 2. Oh. Yeah, and now this is 0. Sorry about that, this should work. Okay, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And in negatives, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, great. This is what? Oh, okay, there is minus 1. Okay, yeah. So this is basically the calculation. Is this faster? Actually, it would be faster if it's if this is more than 10, then follow this path. So if it is true, it is smaller than 10, then minus 11 divided by 2, and okay. And if it is not, then don't do this, don't do this. Just do score minus 10 divide by 2 and return. It still should give us proper stats. Yes, perfect. Okay, so we got this function in our function library. We can use it anywhere we want, in any component, or just anything. And character data. So we got this get ability score. Now let's do another one. Let's do, oh, and this will be, let's do a function called get armor. We do another function get attack bonus. So get armor will have no inputs. It has an output of armor and armor unprepared. like we have two different armor values, and this will be combat, and this will be also combat, and this will have an output of melee attack, ranged attack. Okay, and now we have those two functions, and obviously we go to character, compile, go to combat, open those up, and do exactly as we did. So get armor, and it's already saying that get armor interface call on BP fantasy character. We just push forward and get attack bonus. And we just push forward this data. Okay. And now we go to the component itself. So fantasy component, compile, save, combat, open those. And now this is not just a simple push. What we want to do is to armor, to attack, or maybe this will be defense, because saving throws are defensive as well. So for attack, we want to get base attack bonus, and we want to add get get ability score. So first we're just you know what we do, that we can just get strength directly as a variable, and we can get dex, and we can calculate ability score bonus for strength, and we can calculate ability score bonus for this. Or you know what, we can actually go here and make this function. Oh, let's make it character utility, and let's make this pure. So now if we go back here, those are pure functions, so we can directly add it here, directly add it here, and this will be melee, this will be ranged. And we just format graph, it will look really pretty. So we're just taking our base attack bonus, adding strength, this is the melee attack, adding dexterity, this is our ranged attack. Get armor, we're just getting the dex, calculating bonus. From the bonus we are just adding the base armor class, and this is the total armor, and base armor class without any addition is our unprepared armor, because we can't add dexterity when someone's attacking us from behind. Format graph, and it's pretty. Okay. Okay, and combat, let's add new function, get saving throws, and you guessed it, 3 outputs, and this will be fortitude, dexterity, and will. They are integers. So this is also in combat. We go into character, standard push forward of everything, just relaying values and getting into data component and get saving throws, and this will be get strength, get, oh no, it's not strength, it's get constitution, dex, and get wisdom. Calculate ability score bonus 3 times, and we're just getting fortitude, dexterity, and wisdom. Oh, and actually we need to also get the base throws, so we need to add this, add this, and add this. Format graph. Okay. Okay, that's better. Save. And we can now inside our fantasy character, if we done everything correct. Oh, and let's go back into data character, event graph, delete everything, compile, save. We have our fantasy character, we have our fantasy character data. Let's make it like 14, 13, 17. Oh, where's the strength? What? Okay. 18, 12, 14, I don't know, whatever. Base attack bonuses make it 3, base armor is 10, and let's say that our saving throws is 3, 1, 3. Okay, begin play, and we want to just run our functions. So we want to do this. I want to do a print text, format text, and I want to format it as saving throws 0, 1, 2, connect those three. So this will be just a single call of the function on self and then print out, and then we say get attack bonus, and we do something similar. And we want to say attacks, they're just 2. Okay, and we want to do something similar next, which will be our armor. Okay, and we have, okay, just this. Oh, and by the way, this function, get current weapon, it should be in equipment. It will just help keep everything in check. Okay, so we can do this. So we're just doing those 3 reads, and let's take a look. Armor, attack 7, 5, armor 12. Okay, and we also need our ability scores. Get ability score. if we need, we could just make a function that calculates both the score and the ability for a single of those attributes, but I don't think that it's like getting values, just getting values that are already stored in memory is not really a big deal. Print text, and we want to do format text. I want to say okay. Let's do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it will be okay, but it's always good to test everything. If something is not calculating right, I can calculate it by those functions. Okay, this is dexterity. And this is constitution. Let's take a look what we have here. Base attack bonus is 3, strength is okay, so you should have like +7, +5 on attacks. Our armor class should be 12. We should have +1, +2, and +1. So 4, 3, and 4. And let's take a look. Okay. All statistics are correct. Armor is 12 and 10. Attack is 7, 5, 4, 3, and 4. Okay, yeah, so everything got calculated correctly. So this was just a debug check. You can now delete all that. Compile, save. And we have a functional character datasheet that we created with interface calls, and we can call those interface functions directly here. But we can also get reference to us as an actor, and we can always directly just get armor, which is super useful. Get armor interface call. So we can get this interface call, or and we can get information really fast inside the ability component, which will be very useful. So yeah, it's going steady along. Custom variables, enumerations. We don't really need that. Like if we are using Blueprint interface, we don't need structures, and we don't need much about that really, at least for now. So let's do it here, and it's completed. Custom stats, so base attributes. Oh, we forgot level and experience, but this will be in the next episode. Armor, shield, dexterity, we're going to add more of those. Circumstance, okay. Health, we didn't do health. Stamina, we didn't do stamina yet. So the component does not still completed. We still need to do stats, but let's plan what we're going to do next. So we'll need some form of weapon, which is an actor weapon. So we're going to do that. We need to add one more thing here, or actually here. No, it's not in progress here. Camera system. So we need to add proper camera, run proper functions for aim, offset, and rotations for FPP view. Okay, so we're going to have to do that. And And then we're going to have to do a setup template ability. So we're close to actually doing the first combat test with health, damage, and everything. It's not going to take much time. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's see how long did it take since I started. It's another 2 hours, so it adds up really fast. We're already at almost 8 hours overall. Oh, we're past 8 hours overall on the project. And yeah, I want to not go more than, let's say, 8 times 5, not more than 40 hours. So we're in 25% of the project itself, or I would say 20%.